Okay, so I've always had trouble with like storing prints and taking them to conventions without them getting ruined and stuff. So I've been on the lookout for a while, but I found this. Just got this from Officeworks, and it's a mini file box, and it looks pretty good. Like, it's more than I wanted to pay really, but I figured having that and having like tab dividers, whether it's these ones that I write on or these ones, and just cutting them down to size, then yeah, it can help me keep different print types sort of separated, but also, you know, like safe and secure. They're not going to get bent. But I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to get out some of my prints from my convention suitcase, put them in the plastic seals, and then see if they actually fit in this, because I didn't bring one with me, stupid enough. It was kind of spare at the moment. And actually see if it fits in here, and if it works, then that's going to be really good. I might end up getting a couple of these, and the good thing is I can just pack them for convention, and then when I get home, like after the weekend, I can just, you know, keep them like this and then just pull them from this for my online store, which I think will be really good. But yeah, it's just hopefully things fit. Yep, pretty happy. Just tried it out, and the print actually fits in there. And which is good. It fits sideways, but whatever. It fits, that's the main thing, because I've got a whole bunch of like different, what that is, different prints to put in there. So like I said, it'll basically be good for storing stuff for Avcon, and then like my online store when I'm not selling stuff. So I just need to like pretty much bag these. Oh, here's one that's pre-done, so it's in like a sealed bag. She'll probably need to. So they fit, which is good, and I just need to fix the bag up a bit so it fits a bit better. It wasn't done the best, and there's a little bit excess there. I just need to tape down, and they will fit, so that is good to know. At least there's one thing done for Avcon. Which I'll probably do a video about how I package prints and stuff. So basically I have it there, and I'll put like a little business card in the back, if you can see that. Some of these obviously need to be processed. This is like a Patreon exclusive that I'm selling mini prints of at Avcon. It's good. I've got a whole lot that I've done from previous years, and I just had like a good stock. So I don't need to spend a whole lot of money getting a bunch of brand new prints done. This I love. This is one of my favourite pieces. A bit of glare because of the plastic. And again, signed mini card on the back. Another print I really love. A bunch of Steven Universe stuff, which I'll be putting in my store. Oh, there's even some old like Christmas cards that I made last year, and like some stock, some lineup printed on heavy stock that I sold, just like covering pages, or people can keep it as an original. Actually, I might finish, I should find this and finish coloring it and make it another print for Avcon. That would be awesome. Need to fix up a few bits, but I do like that. Oh, and a print I did of Pablo. So yeah, which is good, because I opened up my convention suitcase and I'd actually sold out of a whole lot of things that I thought I still had. So I probably should have opened up my suitcase and give myself a little bit more time to write a list of what I need to do, but I do have a fair few prints, so I'm happy about that. Just gonna work on some new stuff. Yes, whilst I'm doing a bit of a show and tell, I might as well show you this, which I actually got a couple of days ago. It's just a fairly standard hoodie. It's winter here at the moment. And oh, how fucking cool is that? So basically I bought a super cheap hoodie, and my friend Alyssa from Wish Art and Craft embroidered this on for me, and it's my logo that I've made, and she did like such a really good job. Like, it looks so effective on here, and it's even neat inside. Like, she is amazing. She's Thank you so much, Alyssa. I'll show you what it looks like where it is. Yeah, so if you can see, it's just on the front here, and it sits beautifully when it's worn. It's in like a creamy bone white colour to kind of match like the zip and details and stuff. And it's not very good in this lighting, but it is a maroon colour, like the actual hoodie. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Like it's done really well, and I think it just came out so awesome. Like, for those of you who haven't been following, this is like my new logo signature, I guess. And I just sort of like decided that I needed to have a pretty good sort of brand logo thing so I could have across all my social media and stuff, and it'll be the same. And so I had to have something that fitted well inside like a square or a circle and was still, I don't know, I guess slightly unique. Like, I know it's not the most amazing thing, it's pretty plain, but it was really hard for me to keep it simple and plain, because normally, like, I'm an illustrator, not a designer, from my background, but I've done a bit of graphic design and logo design before. But yeah, so I'm kind of happy with this, and this isn't actually any kind of font, it is just my own writing, which I actually hate, but I think it came, like, it looks good through this. It's not like fully consistent, and the design isn't like perfectly symmetrical and stuff, which is good. Like, it's imperfect, and it makes it just that little bit more sort of organic and original, which like is a feel that I do try and have with my artwork. Like, yeah, it doesn't have to be, you know, absolutely perfect and super symmetrical, but it just has sort of its own character, its own flavor. So I'm really happy with this. It's super soft and lovely, and I'm going to be wearing this to Avcon, and I'm so stoked. Like, yeah. Anyway, I've been to the gym this morning, had breakfast and stuff, like soaked up some sun as well whilst I could. So now all I need to do is actually turn my computer and get shit started. So this is what I got up to after you last saw yesterday. I basically went through, did my flats and shading for all the other characters. I messed around and made a background and did a fuckload to it, so I'm really happy with that. It's a bit hard to see on this screen, but this is like the first version that you're seeing here, and it's actually a little bit more purple than it's showing up right now. And then I realized it didn't, because it was so purple, it didn't really match the colors in the background, didn't make sense with the shading. And so I went through and edited and made like a slightly bluer shading version here. I don't know if you can really see on the camera, like it's much better on the screen. And I could just film the screen, but I don't want to get that software up happening at the moment. So yeah, there's a little bit of difference, and it's really important. This is advice that I got from my friend Casey Meg, who is an amazing digital artist, and she's a tattoo artist as well. And as you can see, it's like a little bit more uniform when you start to adjust the shading, like here and here. Like this is slightly more blue instead of purple, and just random on shading as well. Like it looks more stark here, which I kind of like, but it makes more sense here. So I'm basically gonna do final touch-ups for this one, where I'm going to chuck it into Photoshop and do a photo gradient to sort of unify the whole piece, and do some sort of outline bits so that the details aren't lost as much. So like, I'll show you guys after anyway, but just figured, like, I'm not very good at vlogging at all, but if it's me talking about artwork, then I can. So these vlogs are just basically be like studio stuff. So if you're interested in knowing just little bits and pieces of like technical stuff, then I guess these will be good. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with it. Like, we wanted to do more Digimon stuff for so long, and it just hasn't happened. So yeah, I'm gonna add the final touches and show you guys after. So today has not been productive as I'd like. I've got some nice dandelion tea here happening, keeping me warm. But so I finished the Digimon piece. I'm starting a new one, which is the evolution piece, which I've been meaning to do for like years. So the line art's pretty old, but I mean the sketch is pretty old, so I'm going over and doing the line art now. And I've just started using Hypercam. I haven't used it before, so let's see how this goes. It's a free like screen recording program. I know a lot of the free ones just end up leaving like freaking watermarks and stuff on it, and it makes the video just like really tacky and stuff. So, and I will see how this goes. I like that you can like pause it and everything, because I do try and take breaks during my stuff, so it's a bit hard to see on here. So I've basically just done like a pretty cliche, unoriginal sort of thing. I divided the page up into 8 spaces, and I figured having Evie in the middle. It's hard working with 9 characters, so that was like the best solution I could think of. And they're just sort of leaping, and I'm gonna have it like, I don't know, like prism sort of rainbow-esque, which again is a design that everyone's seen anyway, but I'm really hoping to get this finished, at least the line art done today, because I have tonight I have a digital art class study group thing, which I started with a couple of friends, called Concept and Construct. Should be really good. So hopefully that will help me improve my digital art in that as well, and do some homework and stuff. I'll probably share on my main channel the different stuff that we're doing. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work on this for a little bit, and hopefully can show you guys finishing line art for the day. Just watching Netflix on the side, and of course got my trusty Foo just hanging out with me. He's such a sook, but so I brought his chair in here, and he's just happy. Yeah, I hate it. I'm meant to be working on stuff for Avcon, but I feel really inspired to do some YouTube stuff. I've got like a whole bunch of thumbnails I need to edit for some videos that are already uploaded and scheduled to be released each Friday for the next month, which is good. So I'm actually getting back into the routine of things. But yeah, of course I've got to work on this, but I just really want to film some stuff. Like, I've still got a scroll box challenge to do, but I'm hoping I'll probably try and do that tomorrow and film that and set up my desk and everything for that. And yeah, which is pretty messy at the moment, but whatevs.